Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, January 8th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 3707 Southeast 42nd Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97206. So this is part B of the sewer scope that we started. We started part of it from down in the basement, and this will be the front side of the sewer pipe. Obviously there's a section that's just not accessible with a camera, but we are going to get to see much of the sewer pipe today. And so here we are continuing. Here's our water joining us, and we are running to the street in front of the house, or front of the it would be Southeast 42nd Avenue, I believe. There is some flat piping here. Lots of debris buildup. So there's a pretty good belly in the line. So we are performing the exterior inspection. This is right outside unit number 3711. And there is an area. It's all plastic piping and it's large piping, but we'd definitely recommend passing the video and the report onto a drain repair specialist or the HOA to deem next steps or necessary repairs. So, you know, it is all plastic piping, so not the worst thing in the world, but it is pretty flat once you get out here. So again, we're heading towards looks like Southeast 42nd. Camera head goes underwater. So it's 17 feet. We go underwater here. We come out of it about 30. 17 to 25, so about a 5 or 6 foot belly. Like I said in the previous video, the good news is most of this pipe has been nicely improved or updated. A little bit of flat piping there again. Now as we get to the roadway, we're going to transition. So this signifies a few things. Signifies transitioning pipe sizes. So we're getting into much larger piping. Signifies transition of pipe materials. We're going from ABS plastic into concrete. And then lastly, we're transitioning into the city branch piping. transition to terracotta clay tile. And then we're going to drop into the city lateral at around 182 feet. So this would be the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility. About 182 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to concrete, we transitioned to terracotta clay tile, and we dropped in the city lateral at around 182 feet. There was a little area of standing water, about a 4 to 6 foot water belly. It was all plastic piping, so definitely not the worst thing in the world. We'd recommend keeping an eye on things. We recommend having a sewer scope performed periodically, keeping an eye on things. Then we get to an older concrete piping, and it's still working, much larger pipe, but that is some of the original piping, some of the older stuff. And then same thing, we transition again to terracotta clay tile piping, which again is a much older material, not really being used much anymore. So we would recommend inquiring with the city to see if those portions of piping are on schedule to be updated at some point. But everything appears to be in working condition. If you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe appears to be in working condition and would pass inspection. And we just recommend keeping an eye on things, getting some information. Like in most areas of Portland, the lateral piping, where you would see the cast iron or the concrete and the clay tile piping, those would be on schedule for update. And so you probably, if you were to contact the city, you probably could get that scheduled for updating. But again, the pipe appears to be in working condition at this point. Snapshot of the property currently today and passes inspection.